Hey guys, it's Tiff, and today we are going to be discussing Logan Paul. But first I would like to address the fact that if I do sound a bit off, it's because I do have a cold right now. It's just the perks of living with a bunch of toddlers. So here we are. I'm sorry if I sound horrible. Just bear with me, I promise it's not forever. So for those of you who don't know exactly what's going on, Logan Paul, a YouTuber with about 15 million subscribers, went to a place in Japan commonly known as the Suicide Forest and showed and described a victim of suicide. This video was seen approximately 6 million times before he took it down less than 24 hours later. What he did was horrible, and to be discussing it, we're going to have to talk more about suicide and mental health. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I highly suggest clicking off this video now. If you want, somewhere up there will be a link that will take you to one of my more lighthearted and fun videos. And if you don't want to watch me, that's fine. But if you are uncomfortable discussing this topic, I highly suggest you leave this video. And with that done, let's get into the topic of today's video. As I personally am not a huge fan of the Paul brothers, I did not see the video myself before it was taken down, but I have seen some snippets. In the small bits that I've seen, I remember him saying that he had originally planned on focusing on the haunted or camping aspect of him staying in the forest, which frankly I do not personally believe. To go into a place called the Suicide Forest and not expect to see what he saw there is just unrealistic. He had to have thought, at least for a moment, that it was a possibility. I cannot believe that when you go to a place called the Suicide Forest. What exactly did he plan on happening? Best case scenario, he just wasn't thinking it through and actually did not expect to see a victim. Camping there and making light of the whole situation is still incredibly disrespectful. It's obviously a place where a lot of people have lost their lives. And he was planning on going there and cracking a few jokes? I think he then said something about trying to raise awareness about suicide, which, first of all, I don't remember ever hearing about him taking on that cause. The whole thing kind of just seems like he was trying to make something up to make it better. Which, even if that is the case, you should never show a suicide victim or describe their deaths. Showing or describing how someone killed themselves, especially on a platform with as many viewers as he has, can lead to a thing called suicide contagion, which is essentially when it's shown people are more likely to hurt themselves or commit suicide. The link so that you can read more about this will be found in the description below, but I will be reading a direct quote from the website for the Department of Health and Human Services. Direct and indirect exposure to suicidal behavior has been shown to precede an increase in suicidal behavior in persons at risk for suicide, especially in adolescents and young adults. And it's at this point that I feel the need to specify that the vast majority of Logan Paul's 15 million subscribers are teenagers. After taking down his video and receiving some criticism, Logan Paul did issue an apology in his video titled "So Sorry," which again will be linked below. In this video, he did state that he did not expect to be forgiven, and he also stated that he did not want his fans to defend him. Those are all great things. That being said, he did also acknowledge that he should not have kept filming and he should not have uploaded the video. This to me says that he knew what he was doing was wrong at the time of posting the video. He also said that what he was trying to do was entertain, and then he went on this mini brand promo almost, saying that he was trying to be inclusive and share his life. I think it's pretty obvious that the health and safety of your subscribers should come before your entertainment. Also in this video, he promises to be better. He doesn't share exactly how he's planning on being better, but frankly the entire thing seemed very disingenuous to me, especially since he seems to have built his entire empire by stirring the pot and causing drama. I've never once heard a story about him where he has not either caused drama or been a main character in the drama. YouTube also addressed what happened in its typical extremely corporate way, saying that they were upset about what happened, saying obviously that the video was against the guidelines. They did also say, however, that they had acted accordingly. Frankly, I did not see them acting accordingly. As far as I'm aware, Logan Paul was the one who took down his own video, and I have not seen or heard of any public action being taken accordingly. I do not know what YouTube has done to correct this situation. Although a week later they have said that there will be further consequences, without specifying what those further consequences will be. Frankly, I do not think that they handled this very well, but if we're going to be honest, I didn't exactly expect them to. Transparency and consistency have never been YouTube's strong suits. They did, however, say one thing that I agree with in their tweet, and that is that suicide is not a joke, nor should it be used as a driving force for views, which honestly is what I think this all boils down to. Logan Paul had a responsibility to his viewers. It's his job to think about the health, safety, and happiness of his viewers as a response to his videos. Instead, he put 15 million, mostly young, impressionable viewers at risk for views. And I honestly do think that this stunt was pulled just for views and money. And as he said himself, he really likes to push boundaries. I do genuinely hope that those further consequences that YouTube is referring to include taking his channel down. Because I don't think that you should be able to put 15 million people at risk and continue creating content. But that's all I want to say on the subject for now, so I will see you guys next time. If you would like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking here. If you want to see my last video, you can do that by clicking here. And if you want to see that fun, lighthearted video I mentioned at the beginning of this one, you can do so by clicking here. And if you want notifications for when I upload next, you can do so by clicking the little bell icon. But until then, I love you guys, stay safe, bye-bye!